Hey there, funnel builders. Mike here from Sell Your Service. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. In this video, I want to talk about how to find your next or first 5 customers. Now, a lot of the time we're going to go straight to lead generation. I personally think that's a massive waste of time and money. And I'm going to show you a bunch of other areas where you could find your next 5-figure customer, regardless of where you're starting. And if you are completely starting from scratch, I'm going to cover that off as well. In the meantime, if you want to hang around to the end, I've actually got a 1-page PDF cheat sheet where you can download all of this and go through this exercise in your own time. The link will be in the description down below, or I'll talk about it a little bit later. So as I mentioned, most people, when they want to find their next 5 customers, what they tend to do is say, well, we need to do a brand new lead generation campaign. What we need to do is go out there and create a bunch of adverts. As a rule, a very hard and fast rule, but a rule nonetheless, if you are doing under $350,000 or pounds a year in revenue, don't worry about advertising. I think there are plenty of places to find 10, 35 grand customers or $20,000, $15,000 customers, as well as recurring revenue, without having to spend a lot of money on advertising or even any money on advertising. I know a lot of people will say that that's bullshit and advertising saved their business, and that's awesome. I have found that you don't need to do that though. And it's using this methodology here. This is what we teach our guys in 7-Figure Freedom. So this is kind of a little bit behind the scenes. And also what we do is we work with funnel builders to help double your revenue. We use this exact same framework to help people get calls. And we've had people book like $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 projects within a week of joining 7-Figure Freedom. So this framework works, and I want to take you through it. So it's called SLAPS, S-L-A-P-S, and then S+. And the first S is for subscribers. If you want to start finding new customers, the first place I want you to look at is your current subscriber network. Now, it might be that you only have a few hundred friends on Facebook. It might be that you only have a few hundred connections on LinkedIn. It might be that you have a few hundred people or even a dozen people on your email list. That doesn't matter. The question you should be asking is, have you put an offer out to that group of people? There could be 10, 20 grand sat in there without you even realizing it. And the easiest way to do this is with something called a hands up post. And all you do is say, hey, I'm looking to work with 5 authors who want to increase their book sale, their next book launch in the next 90 days. Let me know if you're interested. That's all you're going to do. The mistake that a lot of people make is when they're trying to find leads or customers, they try to push a product onto the market. If that's the market here, they try to push that. They say, we're a marketing agency. Is anyone looking for SEO? Is anyone looking for marketing? And the risk is too high. Even if the reward is high, people are like, I don't want to get involved with that. Instead, if you pull towards it and you say, what I want to do is work with 5 authors who want to have a $100,000 book launch in the next 90 days, let me know. That is a pull-based approach. That's saying, you have a problem, I just want to have a conversation with you. So that's the type of offer that I want you to put out to your subscribers. The next area, this is going to sound really dumb, is your leads. Ask yourself, how many people have you had a conversation with in the last year and it's never gone anywhere? Or they dropped out on you? My advice would be, reach out to those leads again. Even people who are unqualified with them, start having conversations with them again. You'd be staggered what can happen from 6 months to a year within those leads. Say, hey man, I know we haven't caught up in a spell. We had a conversation last year. I think we kind of fell out of touch. How's business going? Have a conversation with them. Stop pushing products onto people. No one is looking for a marketing consultant. No one's looking for a funnel agency. No one has woken up in the night going, oh my God, I need a social media manager. No one has ever thought that. What they wake up thinking is, how am I going to get over the next hurdle in my business? How am I going to find my next 5 customers? How am I going to break $1 million? So go to your current leads, the people who you have in your database, who you haven't nurtured. And people often say to me, yeah, I've tried them. Try them again. Try them 7, 8, 9, 10 times. We know categorically you need to put that message in front of them 11 times plus over various different media in order to get their attention. You probably already know your next 5 customers. You probably already have an idea of who they are. A stands for appointments. How many times have you said, yeah, I'd love to jump on a call with you, fantastic, and the person cancelled, they didn't turn up, they never got back to you, or you had a call with them and it never went anywhere? This here is a group of people who know who you are and at some point said, yeah, I want to have a conversation with you. They were maybe close to being qualified, but you never closed them or had a conversation with them. Again, have this really basic hands-up offer go out to them and say, hey, Mike, I know we had a conversation last year. We had a missed call. My calendar has just opened up. Do you want to jump on another 10-minute quick call just to figure out where you are within your business? Have conversations with people, all right? Start having more conversations with people who already know. The reason why is above this, right, is audience. Right? People who don't know that you exist or who are out there in the world. They are extremely expensive to get down to the sales stage. The cheapest person to sell to is your current customers, which is why we're working back up this way. So appointments, right? The next one, proposals. Or this could be pitches. First question. How many people did you have a call with last year who said, yeah, send me a proposal, and you never sent a proposal to them? Be honest, because you and I know that it's a higher number than you like, all right? This is often, by the way, the proposal and pitches is where we typically find 10, 15 grand lying around within a business. It's just proposals they've never sent. And they go, well, it was 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 18 months ago. They're not going to want to hear from me. Do you know that? Have you tried reaching out to them and having a conversation with them? You don't know that. Reach out to them. Have a conversation with them. First of all, send your current goddamn proposals. By the way, I'll put another link below. If you want my proposal template, right, there's a ton of options available. If you want my proposal template, I will put a link to it down below. It's sellyourservice.co.uk/proposal, and I'll give you that for free. It's like a Google Doc. Just start writing and sending proposals. They don't need to be long, they don't need to be complex. Start sending proposals. The second one, who have you sent proposals to? And they said, no thanks, we have already decided to work with somebody else. The amount of times that our business has won customers who have said, even now for Sell Your Service, not just as an agency, they've said, oh, we've decided to go with someone else. I go, great, awesome, I'm really happy for you. Can I just ask why? No hard feelings, I just want to know why. You go, well, you know, whatever it was, they were cheaper, which to me is always like, I'm going to follow up with you in 6 months' time, and I guarantee you'll be pissed off. So, for these ones here, I like to ask, are you still? So these are people who haven't quite bought or who have bought from somebody else. So, hey man, are you still trying to generate leads or clients or book sales or sell books? I go, yeah, we worked with this agency and they were shit. Really? Well, let's just jump on a quick call. Here's what I'm thinking. 10 minutes, we'll just figure out what went wrong and then figure out a plan from there. They go, yeah, that sounds great. They're busy people. They don't want to have a conversation with you. It's not that you're not the top of their goddamn mind, but they could be if you have a conversation with them. So start sending the proposals that you've got that aren't being sent and start following up with people who you sent a proposal to who didn't buy from you. Third, sales. You should be spending 99% of your time marketing and having conversations with your current customers. And you might go, oh, I feel a bit awkward. They've already given me 25 grand. It went fine, I guess, but you know, I don't really feel great about reaching out to them. Tough shit. You're running a fucking business, right? You're not a restaurant. You should be going after these people. You should be having conversations with them. Your current sales are where you should be then selling a 10x product and a recurring revenue product. And you just say, hey man, I know we haven't caught up in a spell. Can we just jump on a quick call? I just want to see how things are going, have a quick catch up, do a quick audit. Even if they go, I really wasn't that happy with what you did last time. You go, I completely understand that. We've changed our team and our structure. I just want to have a conversation with you. Yeah, okay, fine. All right. I've got news for you. My wife, Olivia, was not over the moon about me when we first started going out. She was like, yeah, I don't know. You seem like kind of a douchebag. I was like, I know I do. Give me another chance. And I promise you, I will be less of a douchebag on this next date. And sure enough, 7 years later, we got married. Here's the last piece, follow up and upsell. Now that's kind of part to do with the sales. Basically, If someone is close to buying or who hasn't quite bought, or you've sent a proposal to and you haven't heard from them, you want to close them. People who have bought, follow up with them. People who are this close to buying, follow up with them. People who have bought something but then could buy something else, sell them the next product. This is where you should be spending the majority of your time. Don't do lead generation, all right? Until you can afford to have someone go out there and do subscriber lead and appointment booking, what you should be doing is having conversations with your current sales. Hypothetically, let's say that you truly have run a big campaign and you want to start moving up. My next piece is what most people do. They go, well, we've marketed to our current customers as much as we can. Let's go all the way to the top to the audience or subscribers. Wrong. I want you to start having conversations with people who you sent proposals to. And if you send them 3 or 4 messages and they still, by the way, you can automate all of this, right? With like go high level and stuff, or high level. Let's say you've exhausted that, then move to appointments. Who had you been having calls with over the last year, 18 months? Have more calls with them, get back in touch with them, and then start to move up. That's how you want to start building out your client strategy. And I promise you that you have got 5 customers within this framework here somewhere. Was this useful, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Where do you think you're going to focus first? I'd love to hear that from you in the comments. If you want my 1-page PDF cheat sheet, you can download that at sellyourservice.co.uk/sales map. I'll also put the link down below. It just goes through this, but then you can actually write in the details, and there's a little bit more information and context around it as well. Super, super useful if you want to find your next 5 clients for your marketing agency. If you are a funnel builder, but you're not subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe. If you liked this video, boop, the like button really helps me out. In the meantime, I will see you on another video. Thanks very much for hanging out with me. Have courage, commit, and take action.